This is Phil Bell from Freedomworks on the Daily Mojo, your morning update. I've never hesitated to be blunt with you, and today is another one of those days. I want to talk about Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid. You see, years ago, the federal government made a promise that if we just gave a small portion of our income to them, that they would put it aside for us and give it back to us in the future. Of course, this was a Ponzi scheme from the beginning, because after all, at the time, most Americans didn't live until age 70, and so that meant the more you paid in while you were working, the less they would have to give back to you until you passed away. That worked just fine for a while, but then something happened. We created a very strong economy. We created that economy by working our tails off, by innovating, and by being willing to change the way things worked. As a result, we live longer, we live much more comfortable, and we have greater opportunity. This is the thing that we are passing on to our children, our grandchildren, and our great-grandchildren. Likewise, some of these social programs, such as Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid, need to change right along with us. After all, since we're living longer, how can we expect to only pay in for a few years and then expect to receive money back for almost the same number of years, and in some cases, in higher amounts than we put in? That doesn't make any sense, and we know that. So that's why it's up to us to go out and make sure that right now we reform these programs while we still have time. Because the worst thing that I can think of is, rather than passing on a lot of good things to our children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren, that we would pass along a crushing obligation to fund Social Security and other social programs that kills their economic opportunity. And I want you to think about this too. If you kill their economic opportunity, that also means destroying all of the things that you built over the years in the workforce and otherwise. So what I want you to do is go to freedomworks.org and join our Freedom Teams. There we will teach you how Medicare, Social Security, and Medicaid can be modernized so that promises can be kept and that future generations have the opportunity to succeed even greater than we have. We'll see you tomorrow, and I hope you have a great day.
Phil Bell's Morning Update is only on the DailyMojo.com.